Hello. 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 Hi, Polo. Hey. What's going on? Hello, Cece. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Demon Dictator. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mimi Show. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Yeah, it's going to take some use. I changed the color. It's going to take some getting used to. Everybody say hello to Polo. Polo's in the house. Welcome, Polo. It's always good to see you. I'm always watching you, seeing what's going on over there on the porch. Hello, Marine. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. You've been busy with housework all day? Well, hello, Pickles. Hello, Pain. I took a little bit to the dentist and she is now napping. I get up every now and then to go watch her, make sure she's okay. She did a lot was going on with the dentist today, and they really did a lot to my baby today. And so she's resting. I'm concerned about her, but she's fine. Thank you, Maureen. It's going to take some getting used to for me. I haven't worked this color in so long. This used to be my go-to color. Yes, poor little bit is right. Almost canceled the appointment again. I was so close in canceling it again and getting a second opinion. Breaking news. Renner, latest lawyer for Rob Reynolds' son, withdraws from case. Nick Renner's arrangement has been delayed until February. It's been delayed until February after his lawyer Alan Jackson chose to withdraw from the case in Los Angeles today. Thank you so much. Let me go check. She's sleeping like a baby. Well, she asked for Coke, and I didn't know if she could have that or not. They didn't say she couldn't. They just said give her liquids and that'll start the medicine to get out of her system. So I'm gonna see if I can give her something to drink here shortly. But oh, she looked like my mouth. Something's going on with my mouth. Like that. Like she's like, my mouth. Yeah, it looks like he done walked away from the sun. I wonder why he walked away. Thank you, Demon Dictator, for keeping us up to date with that story. I got black paint on my hands. Really, really appreciate the news, Demon Dictator. Thank you. He withdrew from the case. Wow, that's a big one. It sounds like he can't keep a lawyer. Yeah, it's not good for her teeth, but I'm just trying to get her to drink something. Maybe water. I'll try to see if I can get her to drink some water. I know it's not good for her, but I'm just trying to get her to drink something right now so that medicine can come out of her system. Because he said once she starts drinking something, and the medicine will be like, oh, time to go, which I don't know how that happens. Warm milk, if she would only drink it. And she only drinks milk out of a bottle. That's the only time she'll drink milk. She won't drink it out of a sippy cup. But she'll drink water and juice and all that out of her cup. She's picky. Oh, Lord. I'm just so concerned about her. She just looked really shocked, like, Mom, what just happened to me? What did you let them do to me? Just fix your teeth, baby. Just to fix your teeth. Now you're all better. So what's up? Did you hear about the ICE agent killing or a shooting? It was a shooting, and ICE agents were involved, and I can't say that they killed the woman, but she was killed in this ICE situation. Oh. Dropping the link, dropping the link, dropping the link. Dropping the link. Hello, Lee. Oh, yes, you're so right. Can't believe I put that on there. Should I put dyes? How does that sound? Exactly, right, Lee. How does that one sound? Is that one better? I deleted it. It should be gone. Let me just delete it all together. Should I put injured? What do you think happened? I'll put injured. What do we think happened? No, Demon Dictator. I have not heard about Meghan's inventory. Unlived? Okay. I like that better. Thank you, CC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rock-a-doodle, no more treats. No more treats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell us a story about this lady, Lady Letitia. I'm in France and I haven't heard. Yes, I will. Let's get to it. Rock-a-doodle. They had a press conference. Hi, Demon Dictator.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
I've got an echo in here, haven't I?
What'd you say?
Have I got an echo?
No, I don't hear anything.
I can't hear myself at all. Hang on, if I just switch the volume down. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear myself. Hold on, what have I done? Let me come out and come back in again.
Okay.
Something's gone wrong.
Demon Dictator, be back. Let me put the link back down here. Yeah, they're investigating it. There's been a shooting. A woman has died in the process. She tried to ram into ICE agents with her car, weaponized her vehicle. Was she trying to get away from them? So she tried to run the agent over, ram into the ICE agent, and use her car as a weapon. See, I don't look. We have had heavy snow. Hello, Demon Dictator.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear myself. Why can I not hear myself?
Oh.
How weird.
You're supposed to hear yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I don't hear myself. I just hear myself talking to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll just do that. Okay, anyway, so carry on. Okay.
It's
Thank you, Leah.
Oh, she was trying to take them out. Why did they take one of her loved ones or something? What was the reasoning behind this woman's rage?
She tried to ram into ICE agents with her car, Weaponized vehicle. She weaponized her vehicle.
Okay, let's see what they're saying.
There's a lot of information that is swirling around right now, and we collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know
Justice.
is that a 30
Sound like somebody shouldn't have did something.
woman is dead, and that she was shot by ICE.
Debbie, sounds like somebody shouldn't have did something. Because the way he's talking, we're investigating this. This is a high priority for us. This shouldn't have never happened. Like he's ashamed with ICE. Like it wasn't self-defense.
There's a lot of information that is swirling around right now, and we collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead, and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis.
Hello?
Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city.
Sounds like somebody shouldn't have. See, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking to Debbie and Earl sometimes. Because, you know, here's the thing. Debbie's saying, she ran her car in front of him. And this gentleman is appalled and pissed off at ICE agents for shooting and killing this 37-year-old woman. It's not adding up.
Can you not Google it? See what Google says? What happened?
Yeah. We're going to get to that.
Okay. Because they do have a right to defend themselves if they're going to get, somebody's attacking him with a car or a knife or a gun. They have a right to defend themselves.
Exactly. But why is he talking as if the ICE agent shouldn't have been there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because he's the mayor or he's some commissioner, he's something. He head of something. And he's trying to figure out, he's upset with the fact that they're even there. And he felt like something like this could happen. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're not going to leave it open-ended.
What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people.
There it is. I still want to hear see what he has to say. But let me see what the worldwide news is saying about it. If they're saying anything different.
Yeah, because if she did try to run him over, they have a right to protect themselves.
Breaking ICE newswoman shot in the face. I think it's too early. Here, let me show you. It's just too early. CNN ICE shooting in Minnesota leaves woman dead. Let's see. We can see what Fox is saying.
We do. So earlier this morning, Minneapolis was the site of an ICE officer-involved shooting. We've preliminary information that has been coming out know that allegedly the woman who was shot was a woman, according to Mike Tobin, who is there still on scene. Mike Tobin, if you're there, let's get the latest from you. Oh, okay. So we're going to bring it back to the couch as we talk about this. Harris, you were monitoring the tweets that were coming out from leadership there in Minneapolis, and it seemed that immediately upon learning of this ICE-involved shooting, we do know that all ICE agents are safe, but that leadership there was tweeting out about getting ICE out of Minneapolis, although Mike Walls allegedly has urged people to stay calm. What are your thoughts as this develops?
Well, leaving the politicians doing what they often do, Emily, I'll get to that in a second. But with this situation, just consider the backdrop here. You've got a state that's steeped in fraud. You've got federal agents on the ground arriving this week, taking a look at the $9 billion. And some have said that's a modest number.
What the hell does that got to do with what's going on? You see what I'm saying?
Or we'll see as the investigation.
DHS has confirmed that an individual has died. The alleged perpetrator was hit and is deceased. ICE officers who were hurt are expected to make full recoveries. Can you fill in the blanks, Priscilla?
Yeah, Dana, let's set the scene here. So in Minneapolis right now, the Department of Homeland Security has surged thousands of agents. There are around 2,000 agents that have been deployed to the state of Minnesota, and there have been ongoing operations, especially in Minneapolis. So that
2,000 ICE agents. That is insane. Come on, guys. 2,000 ICE agents were deployed to go to people's houses and snatch them out of their beds. Probably snatching this woman out of her bed. Jesus. Thank you, Cece.
that is what has been ongoing.
You should copy what Stacey's written and put that up as your banner.
Homeland Security says that they were
can't get it out of there.
Targeted operations. That is to say that they went out to a location, they had a
Let
target
you-
in mind. Over the course of that operation, according to their statement, ICE officers and
Here,
one of these violent rioters
I'll
they're
type it
calling
up.
weaponized their vehicle. This is according to their statement. And they also go on to say attempting to run over our law enforcement officers. And they call this an act of domestic terrorism. And they say that is what prompted an ICE officer, who they said was fearing for their life, to fire these defensive shots. And this alleged perpetrator was hit and is deceased. This is according to the Department of Homeland Security. I have asked the Department of Homeland Security if this was a U.S. citizen because we do not know the status of this individual who was in this vehicle. Now, of course, we have seen in multiple cities that the actions of ICE as they carry out their operations has prompted protesters and rioters at some of these operations. But generally, I will say, Dana, in talking to my sources over the course
Well,
of
it
the
looks
morning,
like she
there
just
are a lot
said
of
it, like
questions
this
here
woman
about
was
these
trying to
defensive
run
shots that
over
the Department
him
of Homeland Security
with
is
his
talking about. Because
car.
generally, defensive shots, and this alleged perpetrator was hit and officers, and they call this an act of domestic terrorism. And they say that is what prompted an ICE officer, who they said was fearing for their life, to fire these defensive shots and weaponize their vehicle. This is according to their statement. And they also they had a target in mind. Over the course of that operation, according to their statement, ICE officers and one of these violent rioters they're calling weaponized their vehicle. This is according to their statement. And they also go on to say attempting to run over our law enforcement officers. And they call this an act of domestic terrorism. And they say that is what prompted an ICE officer, who they said was fearing for their life, to fire these defensive shots. And this alleged perpetrator was hit and is deceased. This is according to the Department of Homeland Security. I have asked the Department of Homeland
So ICE is saying it's self-defense.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting. That's ICE's statement, that it's self-defense. That she got in the car and It's crazy. It's
But
really sad.
Debbie, that's what she's doing now. She's looking on CNN to find out what's happened. She's a content creator. That's why she's looking up the news reports and she's trying to show everybody what's happened.
Yeah, because Fox started talking about something else. They went into a whole nother spiel. She's saying that according to the ICE statement, their statement, this is their side of the story, that she was coming after him in a car, so he shot at her for self-defense. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So that's what they're saying.
He says that they were conducting what they call these targeted operations. That is to say that they went out to a location, they had a target in mind. Over the course of that operation, according to their statement, ICE officers and one of these violent rioters they're calling weaponized their vehicle. This is according to their statement. And they also go on to say, attempting to run over our law enforcement officers. And they call this an act of domestic terrorism. And they say that is what prompted an ICE officer, who they said was fearing for their life, to fire these defensive shots. And this alleged perpetrator was hit and is deceased. This is according to the Department of Homeland Security. I have asked the Department of Homeland Security if this was a U.S. citizen, because we do not know the status of this individual who was
Homeland
in
Security.
this vehicle. Now, of course, we have seen in multiple cities that the actions of ICE as they carry out their operations has prompted protesters and rioters at some of these operations. But generally, I will say, Dana, in talking to my sources over the course of the morning, there are a lot of questions here about these defensive shots that the Department of Homeland Security is talking about, because generally the policy for ICE officers to use to shoot would be if the subject poses, quote, an imminent threat of serious injury and or death. So there are a lot of questions here as to what prompted that defensive shot outside of the use of the vehicle. And it is these types of questions that would prompt also an internal investigation at the Department of Homeland Security, typically to try to get the answers as to what exactly unfolded here for there to be a fatal.
Yeah, there's more questions than answers. It sounds like it really does. And hello, Michelle. Hello, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, new joiners.
So I don't like ICE. I am not a fan of ICE. I think it's what they do is barbaric. Disgusting behavior, that what we are allowing them to do, to come into our homes and rip us out of our beds and say, you're coming with me, you don't belong in this country. These are the same people that have voted for him. I know it. They were told something totally different. You should hear the changes. You should hear the, I didn't know. I didn't know. Nope, you didn't know. But look what's happening. It's just like hearing a police officer has shot someone. It's the same scenario.
Yeah.
But it's worse because you have these ICE agents. They're not trained to deal with this. They're just shooting.
Yeah, they're not police officers, are they?
No, they're not. They're regular, not very trained to be just supposed to be serving warrants. But no, they're not. They're doing more than that. They're snatching these people out of their homes. It's disgusting. These are my opinions. Oh, thank you, Cece. Thank you. I'll take that into consideration.
Incident that includes immigration and customs enforcement. And again, it is immigration and customs enforcement that was involved here, according to DHS. Recall that there are multiple agencies that are on the ground doing these immigration enforcement operations. And even photos of the scene showed, at least after the fact, that it was both ICE on the ground as well as local police department and U.S. Border Patrol, which has similarly been deployed to Minneapolis to continue the operation. So we are still trying to seek more answers here, Dana, but at the outset, what we know is that there was an ICE-involved shooting, that there has been a fatality. We're trying to get what the status of that person was, if they were a U.S. citizen, but of course against the backdrop of this massive immigration operation.
Priscilla, thank you so much for that reporting. If you out there are wondering, like I am, what's going on with Whitney Wild in Minneapolis, she is fine. She's talking to some of the people there who are pretty exercised.
Do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis.
Hello.
Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it.
No, they're not.
They are not here to cause
He
safety
is
in
adorable.
this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America.
They're not. That's not safe.
What they are doing is
That's
causing
scary.
chaos and distrust.
Yeah.
They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets.
Yeah.
And in this case, quite literally killing people.
I agree.
So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit.
Oh.
Woo!
This was an agent
snap,
recklessly
crackle,
using
do
power.
little, and stop for a second. Hold the hell up. What? He said that is bullshit. Just flat out a lie. That is not true. Stop covering it up. Oh my God. This right here. This right here is that crazy stuff. Rockadoodle, what are you doing? Huh? Rockadoodle. Here, I'm going to give you one more treat. One more treat, and that's it. You got one again. Okay. He made me give him a treat.
That's what they do. They cry until they get one.
Yeah, you got another one. Okay. Their word against hers. There's two sides to the story. One story said, ain't no way it could have been like that. The other side is saying, oopsie daisy, they were coming after her. She was coming after them in a truck. Yeah. If you're just not coming into the room, here's the story. This lady has gotten killed by an
Unalived.
unalived. Excuse me. She has been unalived by an ICE agent. According to the news, she was trying to, she used her car as a weapon. They didn't say that she used it on him or whatever, but she was using a car to I don't think that it doesn't even sound right. That story don't even sound right. Why would a woman get in the car and deliberately try to run them down?
Well, she might have been illegal, so she
Right.
might have.
Now that's
She,
different. Her running, trying to get away from them, that's different. But to kill them?
well, yeah. If you're illegal and you're scared,
You're gonna
and
kill them.
you're gonna kill them. Yeah. But I mean, she may. I don't know. Then they're going to work out the investigation why she did it. But she may have been an illegal.
Yeah, the story ain't adding up. And there should be some camera footage somewhere. The
Yeah.
story just isn't adding up that she was running after an agent and a police officer, because they said both.
People do a lot of crazy things when they're scared, you know?
Yeah, they do. But one is not killing.
Yeah, they do. If she was scared enough. If she was illegal and they were trying to get her, people
Like,
will do.
ICE agents running around, got guns on them, knowing they could shoot me. How am I going to fight these people? That's my thought. They're going to shoot me.
Well, the best advice I can give is if they come knocking on the door, just stand still. Don't grab anything or get in the car.
Just do
Don't-
what they
just
want you
stand
to
still
do.
and do what they say. Don't aggravate them. Don't give them any reason.
There shouldn't be one. I'm sure they're probably asking questions. Why are you at my house? Why are you here? Jesus. I think it's barbaric and disgusting that in the year 2026, we got a group called ICE agents knocking on your freaking door, telling you that you don't belong in this country.
Mm.
Who in the hell?
People like these guys, and I'm not, under no circumstances am I justifying it at all, but you've got these guys who do particularly dangerous jobs, and it carries a threat, a threat level, and they have guns. If any sort of sudden movement or anything that they feel like they're under attack or in danger, they can shoot you. So that's why you've got to kind of, you know, not saying not give them a reason, but if you go for something, or you're in a car and you attack them, or they tell you to put your hands up and you grab something out of your bag, they're going to shoot you.
There's no
Police
excuse for it.
No, it doesn't make it right. But when you've got that level of threat against you, they will
use
react.
a taser. Use something to incapacitate someone. But using a gun, that's permanent.
Yeah.
No, I think what they're doing and going into these people's homes and knocking on their door, dragging them and handcuffing them in front of their kids, and handcuffing kids as well, this is despicable behavior. It's horrible. Like this gentleman is saying, you shouldn't be here in the first place. You shouldn't be knocking on the door like you're the police officers, or worse, coming to remove me from a home that I've always known, to send me to a country that I know nothing about. I know if it was me, I would be scared. Like, why are you fucking with me? I live here. I've been here all my life. Da 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 da. Now I gotta prove to you that I live here. Where are they getting these names from? A database? The things that they are doing is inhumane. Rounding up illegals, or think that that's what they're doing. What if it comes back that this woman was illegal? that she wasn't some illegal person.
Yeah, but at the same time, again, if she was going to attack and run them over in her car, whether she was legal or not, she was going to try and kill them with her car. So that's why they shot her.
That doesn't make sense to me, that I'm going to kill you with my car. That situation just blows my mind. That would be in the state of frame of mind that I'm in, that now I want to kill you. Okay. Now I can see if they got into an argument.
It'll all come out. It's only just happened. It'll all come out as to why she was doing it, why it happened.
Yeah, but he's picking up little 37-year-old women, men and children and kids. He's not picking up illegal gang members and looking for illegal activity. Ooh. This is really something. It is unexcusable. It's unexcusable for them to go around shooting people. I've made my decision on whose side that I'm on after I've heard both sides.
Mm-hmm. You have every right to do so.
Payne said she was following them. What was she doing in her car? It's his fault, Dale.
Sure, that was fun.
I know. But coming up into your home and snatching you out your bed, it's like this is dealing with the border problem.
Well, there's no other way. If you're
My grandmother was living up here and they came and knocked on my door and said, "Is your 81-year-old grandma up there? She's on this list." And can't even get out the bed to come and see who it is. But they want to ship her away from here to a country she knows nothing about. The crap that they're doing should be illegal.
But they would only do that if she was here illegally. They would only do that if she was here illegally.
Are you guys doing that? Y'all got something called ICE?
Yeah, we do. We had a big issue where many years ago, I think there was a boat that came over from, I think it was from Jamaica or those islands. I think it was called the Mayflower, I may be wrong. And they were shipped, they came over to work here, and a lot of them, they were automatically given citizenship. And years later, it turned out a lot of them were not given citizenship, so they were all deported back. And they'd been here, they were born here, their parents, or they came over as babies or young children. They'd been here all their lives, and they were deported back.
Imagine that, ripping you and sending you.
It was an error by the British government because they were supposed to get automatic citizenship, and it was a mess from the government. So, yeah, it was a big court case about it.
It's horrible.
It was terrible.
It's horrible to sit here and listen to this
But
woman.
we got massive problems with illegal immigrants. It's horrendous. It's awful. It's a very, very dangerous place to be right now with all the illegal immigrants coming over. I mean, I don't justify going in like what happened here. Like going with,
they're coming over. It's not just.
Thank you.
Just. And see, they got people thinking that you got these rug leaders coming over here, setting up camp and but these are women and children.
Yeah.
These are women and children that they're going up in these homes and ripping their families apart.
Yeah.
No. There's got to be another humane way to do things other than to do them inhumane. It's disgusting. It reminds me of him going to take that leader out of his bed. Talking about rugs and weapons. Just, it's a whole big to do. Now he's talking about taking Greenland. No,
Yeah, he wants to take over the world.
you have a problem that one of your ICE agents has killed someone, unalived. Unalive someone. This is big news.
Already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed. As soon as it happened and we learned of the incident, we had several priorities. The first, of course, was to get the victim to the hospital and to get care as soon as possible. To the family, I'm so deeply sorry. There's nothing that I can say right now that's going to make you or your relatives, or friends of the victim feel any better. There were, I believe, 2 Minneapolis police officers that responded and were in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The second was to get ICE off of the scene. There were dozens, if not hundreds, of ICE and federal officers that were there at the time. Having them there was only causing more chaos. Having them there was only making a difficult situation even more problematic, and one that, yes, they created themselves. There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city,
For our president.
and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Oh,
We do not want you here.
Really?
Oh, shit. Oh, snap.
He means business. That man means business.
He is not playing around. He said, get the fuck out. Get out. I need my bell. Get out. The fuck out. I know that's right. Get out. Get out and get out now. Your presence is not wanted. Where's my music? Get out. He's upset.
Yep.
Yup, he is pissed.
Message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite.
Right. What the
People
hell?
are being hurt.
Safety.
Families are being ripped apart. Long-term.
Hello? Is anybody listening? He done said this 3 times. Families are being ripped apart. It's not just about this woman dying. This is a wake-up call. This was a wake-up call. A 37-year-old woman has died, and now they want to blame it on her, the deceased. She can't speak for herself. They didn't give her that opportunity. I'm like him, get the fuck out of my city. Get out. Get out of here right now. I mean it, out. I want my police officers to start gathering you guys up and getting you. You're not to serve another warrant in this. Get out. I would call the National Guards to get him out. Get him out. We have a conflict here. A conflict of interest. Oh, God. I would use my power. Just like he's using his. And see, then they gather them and don't even know where to put them. They gather them up, put them. This is worse than that BS that they were doing when they came. At first, they were just separating moms and parents and them from their children. Now we're going up in their houses, snatching their moms and dads out of their beds. Yeah, dog. That's some crazy shit. It's crazy. It's
scary.
mind-boggling.
It's scary.
It's scary as hell. I can easily be on that list. Letitia, we're coming to get you. I'm going to tell my girlfriend, the one that do my nails, be careful. Be careful. Because they do not care. Even your husband is here legally and all that good stuff. They do not care. They will knock on your door and be oopsie daisy later. Inhumane to rip families apart when so many are innocent and have to go through such torture. They need to just apprehend only those who truly need to be deported. Yes, the ones that are gangbanging and all of that. Why don't they do their job? No, they're taking out women, children, men, and women and children and putting them on the front.
It's scary, man. But this is going on in all countries now. We've got massive problems in the UK, and it's terrifying dealing with all these illegals. It's just it's so scary. As much as I don't ever condone people being scared and people being pulled out of their beds and people being shot and with guns and things, it's horrendous. But nonetheless, these illegals, they cause so much problems. And it's very scary times.
I gotta go.
Oh, she woke up. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys.
No worries.
Sorry about, I may come on later. We'll see and we'll continue it. I want to hear about Meghan and Harry, but we'll grab it next time. Love you
Yeah, no
guys.
worries. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.